Evans. What's going on, everybody? We're about to get into some Series 1. First time we're ripping a 2026 product on the year. I'm looking forward to it. Richie in the house. What's going on, Richie? Showtime! That's what Sting used to say. Thanks, everybody, for hanging tonight. We are about to rip into a jumbo case. What up, JC? Welcome back. Been a minute. About time you were around, too. All right, good to see you, JC. Let's get this one rolling with the homies. We got a case of 6 jumbos to get into, and this is my only case of Series 1. I've got some loose boxes as well that will work into some other breaks, but we've got a lot going on, guys. I've got Stadium Club that we're going to be ripping as well. We've got more Gilded on the way, and a whole bunch more. What up, Chris? He made it to alive. That's because we started at a decent hour. Thanks for joining. What up, Rooster? The gift man. All right, while everybody's streaming into the live, let's take a look at the starting lineup. The King Dodo is back. Was finally able to grab a break. Yes, let's get it. All right, here we go. We got Robert with the D-backs, Chase C with our Braves, Troy with the O's, Chris with the Red Sox, Stephen B, Cubs, Drew with the White Sox, Rooster with his Reds, Kevin Guardians, Mikey with the Rockies and Tigers, Chris with the Astros, Chris T with the Royals, Steven with the Angels, Davidson with the Dodgers, Kyle with the Marlins, Cameron Brewers, Robert Twins, Brandon with the Mets, Jeremy Yanks, Carlos with the A's, Mikey with the Phils, Evans with the Pirates, Ron with the Pods, VB with the Giants, Chris with the Mariners, Randy with the Cardinals, Kyle Rays, Robert with the Rangers and Jays, and Drew with the Nats. What up, Mike? What are those, French fries, VB? What's up, Joe? All right, guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. We don't usually rip a lot of paper products here, but I'm pretty pumped to get into the very first 2026 product with the newest checklist. And if you guys didn't see it already, I posted on the break post all of the primary, all of the rookies actually that are in the product. Usually I post autos, but I posted all the rookies. Oh, I forgot to post a live link on the break post. Let me drop that. So if you go back to the break post, you can not only see all the rookies by team, but you can also see what is known as Topps 75 Iconic Redemption Checklist. And if you hadn't heard, you probably heard that at least you have an opportunity to get a 52 Topps mantle in this product. But what maybe you didn't hear is that they actually made a checklist of 75 cards in honor of the 75th anniversary that are legendary cards that randomly you may find a redemption for, and you can actually redeem it for the real card. And some of those cards include the Jackie Robinson 53 Topps, Ted Williams 54 Topps, Sandy Koufax 55 Topps rookie, Ernie Banks 54 Topps rookie, the Mantle 52 Topps rookie, of course, and there's a whole bunch more going all the way into modern times. Even 1970s and 80s cards like George Brett's rookie, Eddie Murray's rookie, Cal Ripken's rookie, Boggs, Mattingly, Clemens, McGuire, Puckett. So there's a shot at a lot of them. The only one that baffles me is that they put the Greg Jennings Future Stars in there. I mean, Greg Jeffries, I don't know, maybe they were goofing on us because like at the time that was a huge chase, but it's worthless now. But yeah, you could get a Greg Jeffries Future Star 89 Topps rookie, so I don't know. Vintage madness, yes. All right, guys, here's the case. It's 7:41 p.m. We got a lot to rip through, so let's do it. You know how we started here at Parlay Breaks. We always start our breaks by first breaking that glass. Time to get the fighting gloves on. Are you ready to rumble? Here we go. Yes, Trout Rookie is one of them, Stevie. So you can get more modern cards. Ichiro Rookie, Griffey Rookie, Jeter Rookie, Rivera, Chipper Jones, Clayton Kershaw Rookie, Trout, Harper Rookie, Judge Bowman Draft, Judge Rookie, and there's a whole bunch more, so there's a lot of big ones in there. Going for the bombs. Let's see if we can get it. All right, guys, let's go. And you know who starts it out for us? I'll tell you who. He's the man, the myth, the legend himself, the master of the ladder match. Razor Ramon! Hey, yo. Good luck, guys. All right, so 6 jumbos. Let's turn it over, maybe? Why don't we just do it this way? There's not that many. All right, that's it for the Boxaroos. And while I set this up, you guys give me a number between 1 and 6. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whichever one you pick is going to be the one that we start with. First one that I see. And thank you guys again for being part of the break. Got our top 10 ready to go. Yeah, the Frank Thomas no name is on there. Save all the potential rookies. Way to go, Tops. I think it was a great idea. Yeah, I agree, Steven. What's up, Mike? Stevie says 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Smackaroonie in the middle. All right. Here we go, guys. Thank you again for being part of the break. And the man, the myth, the legend himself is back. Hey, yo. Good luck, guys. 1 auto, 1 relic per box. And we got the hobby exclusive packs. Empty box. Let's super rip them. We'll do the hobby exclusives last. First time ripping into some 2026. That's always fun. New year, new rookie class. Roman Anthony, Mizorowski are the 2 big chases in the product. There's a lot of great rookies in this class. If you want to follow along on your team, once again, I listed them all on the break post. So you could check that out. And I'll probably go through the paper, or the base paper, I should say, a little quickly after the first go round, just so we could see a couple of the newer cards. Since it's the first time, it's like smelling a fresh cup of hot coffee. I want to see what we got going on. All right, good luck, guys. There's a bazillion parallels in this, so I may not remember a lot. Starting out with Ohtani, that's pretty good. Baez, Rasmussen. I really think the design this year was great. Love how it's kind of like that jersey feel here. Looks really nice. Victor Scott, Crochet, James Wood. We'll go slow through the first part and then we'll try to fly through it a bit. Dodgers duo, Japan's finest. Wow, any Ohtani card is going to be a sweet one. So we'll get that up on the stage to start it. I haven't even looked at any comps on these going to Davidson. There's a Brady House throwback. Like it. Roman Anthony. Profiles by the Griff. Go through a couple of these a little slowly. Savor the flavor. And then after this box, we'll go through the paper quicker. There's a skiing machine. We won't do ABS Lifestyle on all the paper on this particular product. And any of these triple cards, I will ration them out after the break. So we'll do like first one goes to the top left, And then if there's already, if we get a second one of these, the second one will go to the Mets. Third one would go to the Mets, so we'll try to rotate it that way. But this one's going to go to Philly. Schwarby, greatest hits, Ben Lively, Jeremiah Jackson, Owen Cassie, Brady House, rookie. Another one of the big chases in the product. House off to a nice start in spring. What's going to be tricky is I've never pulled one of these, but my first rookie card, so like their true first printed rookie card as a judge, has become a thing. Brett Beatty on the foil hit. Poppy. Devin Williams. And Logan Gilbert. So we'll see what we have here. How have you guys been enjoying Series 1? Have you guys been liking it so far? I think that 75th anniversary thing has been an awesome ad. I haven't seen any hit yet. I mean, obviously I don't see everything, but have you guys seen any of the 75th redemptions hit? Across the internet, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere? I have not seen it yet. And there's a Grant Taylor. Is that the sand glitter, maybe? Gunnar Henderson. I will definitely be shaky on the parallels. There are a bazillion in this one. There's Nolan McLean. And it's a Matt Shaw. And looks like we got our Matt Shaw gold to 50. And our first auto is a relic auto. It's Alejandro Kirk. And that is going to be going out to Robert with the Jays. Congrats. Did I miss a golden mirror? Which one was the golden mirror that I missed? Let me know. Did I miss a golden mirror? Altuve, Sonny Gray, Matt Shaw is in everything. And Davis Martin is numbered to 399. So that's the yellow foil. Oh, okay, thanks, Chizzy. I was going to say it's entirely possible. And Cesar Prieto to 2026. So that's going to be the gold. Always numbered to the product. Yeah, it's tough with this product. You got to catch the backs. Here's our relic. How about a Nick Kurtz relic to start it out? That's a nice relic to start with. Throwback, 90 out of 150. Very nice. Yeah, you got to kind of remember like what the golden mirror front looks like, and then you know for sure on the back. Jonathan Aranda. Pete Alonso, throwback. First pitch. So the first pitch is going to go to where the team is in the stadium. They'll likely be wearing the jersey, so that'll go to the Guardians. Kyle Tucker and Felix Bautista. No problem, Chasey. You gotta always keep me honest because it's very easy to miss stuff in Series 1, Series 2, and Update. I don't open a lot of these, so I'm not as attuned to catching them as I probably could be. We'll try to pick up the pace a little bit. There's Kyle Teal, another big rookie in this product, to the White Sox. And a Maximo Acosta to the Marlins. Going to Kyle. Nice one. Now, is that the, I think that's the sand glitter. Is that the sand glitter or I don't think that's the crackle board. I miss the days of simple colors. Dylan Cruz, Future Stars. No longer is it a rookie. There's Trey Turner. Might throw a snowball at me. Gotta watch out for those snowball throwers around these parts. All right, guys, we will be tomorrow, actually Friday, we'll be back with a double break. We'll be doing probably 2 rounds of Gilded, and I may put together a 3rd break as well. And Lawrence Butler is going to be the hit. Freeland. Bubba Chandler, another Pirates rookie starter to look out for. Cam Schlitter, another top prospect for the Yanks in this product. And how about a D. Cruz, Future Stars? Going out to the Nats. Brady House is the big rookie chase. And now we got a couple of Future Stars. Topps all-team Scooble, that's not numbered. That looked like that may have had a chance to be numbered. And Barry Larkin on the throwback. What's up, Mikey? Tigers, Phillies, not yet. Not yet, but only 1 box. Actually, let's do the hobby exclusive packs. All right, here we go. Larkin, Trout, Pujols, and Beltre. And our second hobby exclusive, Cole Young, rookie. Very nice. Another Mariners chase. And there's a Roman Anthony, rookie with the rookie cup. Top chase of the product. Going to the Bo Sox to Chris. And a Rippy Rip Jr. All right. Next up. Hobby exclusives. I'm gonna do it this way. How's that? Empty box. Which are the best looking inserts, Stevie? The hobby exclusives. So 6 total boxes. Jumbaroonie, Jambalaya, Sergeant Jumbalino Wilkerson. What was that in? That was a movie. Sergeant Fumbalaya, Sergeant Fumbalino Wilkerson fumbles the ball. That was in something. I don't remember what it was, though. All right, we'll pick up the pace going through the base, because we are the ace of base here at Parlay Breaks. Wah, wah. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Bewit Jr. There's a Nick Kurtz, so good. And it's a Volpe. A lot of folks are abandoning Volpe. Getting off the Volpe train. There's a Chisholm All Tops team. Kind of giving up on him already. Mizorowski, one of the top rookie chases in this product. Skino Machino. Feel like we're so far removed from Jackson Holiday having that rookie label. David Bednar. Bobo. And Julio. Don't remember what they're called. That's all right. Jolito. Judge Man. Hopefully you guys got to see our Aaron Judge Superfractor pull out of Gilded. That was out of this world. Austin Wells is going to be the yellow hit. 74 to 399. Yankee Rooney's hit. Going out to Jeremy and Mason Miller. Oh, the all Tops team inserts. Yeah, they look like they're numbered parallels. They're so nice. They definitely don't look like your conventional insert, that's for sure. And Brendan Pott. Bubba Chandler on the rookie throwback. And the Cags. So that's our first Cags, I believe. I don't think we've seen a base Cags. That just means we're going to get a monstrous Cags auto. So we're still waiting for our auto and our relic in this one. P. Bailey, there's the Miz. Canzoni. Ben Rice. Here it is. Oh, it's a Volpe and it is numbered. 61 to 150 is the Volpe relic. Congrats to the Yanks. Going out to Jeremy. Nice Volpe relic. And followed by a gold Tigers team card. Numbered to 2026. Going to Mikey. Congrats, Mikey. Let's see what else we have. Cody Clemens. Churio. Cheerio. Thanks, guys, again for being part of the break. But fun ones nonetheless. Jacob Marcy. And it's a Rooney. Throwback Ricky Henderson. And a Bewitt Jr. Zach McKinstry. Yoshida. And our auto is going to be a Cody Freeman. Rookie auto. Going to Robert with the Rangers. So Robert taking his second hit of the ball game. And Ian Seymour. Mascot team card. Isn't that only in celebrations? That's like the big head. Celebrations, I think, is coming out this week. I don't know why they decided to do away with opening day when they were just going to replace it with celebrations anyway, which is the exact same thing. So there is the current Pirate, Justinson Garcia. And a nice Cole Young. Rookie. Is that a hollow? I gotta see if that's, I don't know, is that considered just a hollow? Shohei. Ooh. Every Shohei. I can't wait to look at the comps. It would be astounding if every Ohtani here is even crazy. The Roman Anthony rookie, did you guys see the Topps pose where they said, like, it's amazing, it looks exactly like Mike Trout's pose, and it looks nothing like Mike Trout's pose. It looks like Mike Trout pose because it's a guy swinging a bat. That's about it. I think that was one of the worst Instagram posts that I've ever seen from Topps. They tried to make it like it was a revelation, too. Oh my God, look at what we found, guys. Michael Harris. Sammy Basayo, he is the top rookie chase for the O's. Some like to call him Basalo. I call him Basayo. There's an Otani. All Otanis all the time. And it's a Jackson Merrill black to 10. Wow, so I think that is the black sand glitter. Merrill to 10. Going to the Padres. Going to Ron. Nice one, Ron. Congrats, taking that one down. Speaking of taking it down, take this one down for now. And behind it is our relic card, and it is Corbin Carroll. Landing the bat relic, throwback bat relic for Robert again. So Robert is having a nice one. Congrats, Robert. And it says it is game used memorabilia too. What up, Randy? Shota, Imanaga, Breggy. I remember ya. Congrats, Ron. All right. Hobby exclusive packs. We're only 2 in, too. These breaks certainly take a while. There's a lot of cards to go through. Good luck, guys. Matty Olson, Grant Taylor, Tatis, Colby Thomas, Bernie Ball, Tariq Skubal, Corbin, and Shohei. It's got to be a beauty. Nice show. All right, let's get into our next box. Thank you guys again for being part of it. And there's our 2. We're gonna do the flip and rip. Empty. And do it like this. Super rip style. How would you guys rip a jumbo box at home? Would you go 1 pack at a time? Or would you super rip it? Oh, I didn't put the belt out. There it is. How dare I miss the belt, misplace the belt. It's unacceptable. Thank you, Robert. All right, how have you guys been enjoying Series 1? And how have you guys been enjoying Stadium Club? I think we'll do that on Friday as well. I'm thinking on Friday, I may go crazy and do a triple break on Friday. I'm thinking of posting 2 gilded 2 boxers and then a 1 big Stadium Club, which would be, I believe, an 8 boxer. We'll see. All right, here we go. Let's go through a little quick. Nick Kurtz, so good, rookie cup. And it's a Jackson Holiday yellow to $3.99. Going out to the Orioles. To Troy Boy. Congrats, Troy. And a Luis Morales. Good for something here and there. Stack of sleeves, top loaders, and microfiber cloth. Nice. Throw all 3 in 1 break. Drew is the king of the mixer. Freeland. Bo Naylor. There's I think that's our first base Cags. And how about a Sammy Basayo? Non-numbered. Snap, crackle, pop. Sand glitter. Tatis, and there's the Chase Burns. So Burns, another one of the top rookies in this. Another Roman Anthony. If you guys have you ever seen the My First Rookie, like the very first rookie card? There's a Bryce Miller pulled. I have never seen one of them pulled live. So I'm curious, like, where in the pack, if it would be in the middle where the hits tend to be, or if they could be just anywhere, because I just feel like they are so easy to miss in this product. And our hit is going to be a Major League Material Ryan Ritter going out to the Rockies, to Mikey. Congrats, Mikey. Get another set of the thick top loaders. No flooding. This is a no flood zone. Congrats, Mikey. Yeah, they tried to create a concept that was like the Bowman First. So it's like the first rookie card, Cal Raleigh. Nice looking card. They really seem like they should be parallels. They stand out way different. Ben Rice. And nice, Nolan McLean. Top chase for the Mets. Riley Green. And a Sega. All right. Keep on rolling through. Rolling with the homies. Thanks, guys, for joining tonight. And a William Contreras. Zajeets. Gina Melita. Marcelo, Future Stars. Roki, no longer a rook. It's got that Future Stars on him now. And Spencer Strider, orange, 10 out of 25. So I think that is the orange sand glitter. Going to Chase C with the Bravos. Congrats, Chase C. That's going up on the stage. Got one. And, oh, team logo, Bryce Harper. That's a sweet one. Going to Philly, to Mikey. Bryce Harper on the team logo card. That's a sweet one. Congrats, Mikey. And a Christian Yelich gold, numbered to 2026. Brewers hit to Cameron. There's a Caminero. That's a sweet little take. I like it. First pitch. Sosa. And Kyle Freeland. Is the Harper a Nationals card? No. J-Rod, yeah, I think the team logo card was a really nice touch. I like that insert too. I think there's a lot of things that Fanatics has really done well in terms of like new parallels that they've added and new chases that they've added. There was a lot of stuff that are really bad. Like we're actually we're going to be posting like the worst design contest in our group. Oh, what did we hear? Kenny Lofton throwback auto blue 54 to 150. That's pretty awesome. Going to Kevin. Congrats, Kevin. That's sweet. Hall of Famer. Kenny Lofton, throwback 54 out of 150. Blue ink. That is pretty darn cool. All right, the questions start to be posed. Who do we take down? We'll figure it out. Casey Mize. Casey Mize cards, he always has the exact same pose. Too many parallels. Yeah, there's a lot of parallels. A lot of parallels. It's gotten a little out of control in Series 1. I guess what they've tried to do is make them exclusive to the product. So there's a whole series of jumbo exclusive, hobby exclusive, and retail exclusive. Carson Williams, nice key rookie for the Rays. Going to Kyle. Colby Thomas. And that brings us almost to the halfway point. Comps are 65. Nice. What up, Rooster? You're winning at life, Rooster. That's all that matters. So-called flag. All right, here we go. Hobby exclusive packs. Chipper, Yelly, Montgomery, a nice skiing machine. Little ABS lifestyle, that young feller. And then Nathan Church, Trey Turner, Carson Williams, and Parker Messick. I think, I have to check, I think you could get autos out of the hobby exclusive, if I remember right. Imagine doing a rainbow with Series 1. Oh my goodness, no. That would be, that would be exhausting. You know what? I'm going to keep doing it this way. I have the habit of wanting to reach into the box, like reaching into the cookie jar. But not this time. Thank you guys again for being part of the break. If you're here in the break, thank you. If you're watching the break, ooh. What is that? What is that? Let's go right for it. Matt Strem, yellow. Nice. $3.99. I couldn't help myself. Big card collector, Matt Strem. That goes to Philly, going to Mikey. Another nice hit for Mikey. You totally can. Tony money to do an Eloy Jimenez future star. Yeah, you were big on Eloy. So I remember, similar to your story, Drew, in, what was he, 2020 Eloy was a rookie? I think it was the 2020 Topps. And I was, 2020 or 2021? I think it was 2020. No, actually, no, it was 2019, right? 2019, I think. I'm trying to picture the design of the card in front of me. I grabbed the card early. Yeah, it's true. There were 9 101s in 2025 Series 1. Oof, goodness gracious. Someone's going to have to write Topps a letter. Tell them to stop. Oh, I was going to say, Eloy. One of my early, a nice Yams. And that's numbered to 250, so that is the straight up purple. Going to the Dodgers. Going to Davidson. Congrats, Davidson. And Dean Kremer. So one of the things where I was like, you know what? I'm going to just invest in a player, hold on to it, and then flip it when he does great and the card value doubles and triples, because this was during, it was 2019, I think it was his rookie. Yeah, the comments are coming in like so late. Thank you, Drew and Kyle. I see it now, 2019. So I bought like 10 of them. I bought like 10 PSA 10s and I paid way too much for it. There's a Yelly. Yelly is going to be our rally, a Yelly rally, not numbered. Throwback, going to Milwaukee to Cameron. Congrats, Cam. And needless to say, I didn't do too well, as we all obviously know. Michael Bush. Harper. Nick Kurt's so good. All-star team. Man, they really should make these numbered. These should have all been numbered. They look so good. And how about a Cam? Cam Schlitter, his Bowman first was like a ridiculous amount during the playoffs last year. Raw Bowman first to Cam Schlitter were going for like $35, $40 at the time. That's why you prefer Legends rookies. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the risk that you take of. It's kind of fun, like, you know, as a collector, obviously. You want to invest in a player and take the shot and watch and see if he does well. And if you get a bunch, maybe flip a little bit, keep a little bit, fund your next purchase kind of thing. But you're right, like, it's always a gamble. It's always a gamble. And, oh, what have we got here? Oh, yeah, an Andrew Jones throwback green auto, 71/99. That is pretty. And his autograph is pretty. That's going out to Chase C. Big Braves fan. Congrats, Chase C. So we're going to get that one up on the stage as well. We're getting some nice autos so far. I'd say we're off to a nice start. Kennedy Corona. Have a nice Yamamoto Topps Chrome. Black. 50 and Nocturnal. That's awesome. Bet on eBay too long. Mine were ungraded, all 25 plus. Yeah, I think we all grade. My other bet, you guys are gonna laugh at me. Who's Ashley Newman? I don't know who that is. Oh, bronze medal from the Summer Games. All right, I should remember more Olympic stuff. You guys are gonna laugh. Another one that I was really big on was Aristides Aquino. Remember when he had the 8 straight home runs? And boy, was that a fall from grace. That was 2019 too. And that was 2020, Aristides Aquino. Mattingly. And yeah, that was bad. Was it 2020? Yeah, I think it was 2020. Got the McGuire. It's so heavy. Yeah, they are heavy. Glad it got to you safely. Yeah, she does go to you, Zach Wheeler. Nice hit. Finally a Hall of Famer. Yes, that's right, Amanda. We got a nice Hoffer. Lauer. Gotta hand it to Topps, though. They've really come up with nice-looking designs the last couple of years. Yanquiel Fernandez. Current Yankee. Mackenzie Gore is going to be the gold, 1993 to 2026. When I was a kid, Craig Jeffries was the big chase. Everyone thought, yeah, exactly. Yes. Me too, Kevin. And that's why I think it's like hilarious how they put that in the 75 legendary cards in this product. So like, I haven't even checked the odds list. I am so curious to see if they listed the odds on the 75th redemption. It's probably like 1 in a bazillion that you hit it, because I think they only have one of each card. I don't think there's multiple, even though they could, because like they weren't numbered cards back then. So as many as you can get your hands on, why not, you know? But Greg Jeffries is one of them, and I think they're just doing it for fun for that reason, Kev, because like so many of us chased it like that. And another one for me was the Ron Gant rookie. I think that was 88 Donruss, if I remember right. That was another horrible investment. So many of those. Andrew Abbott. Love the mug too. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kev. It's a really cool, it's like a work of art. Have 40 Eloy Aquino Alvarez. Yeah. Yes. Yep. The big chase out of the 2020 set, remember, was Gavin Lux. Otani. So after this, we got 2 jumbos to go. And Yelly greatest hits. And it's going to be a City Connect relic going to the Rays of the Simpson. Going out to Kyle. Congrats, Kyle. To Marcus Russell. Oh, Todd Van Poppel. Oh my gosh. Yes, Chris. He was such a big chase. Oh my goodness. And Brian Taylor. Do you remember the Brian Taylor card? That was another one. Landon Roop. Canseco ruined the chase for Joyner. Why? Maximo Acosta. All right. Want a Jeff Kent auto? Yes, VB. You need a Jeff Kent. Jeff Kent. Lubob in 2020. Yep. It was Lubob and G-Lux Supreme. Those are the 2 big chases. All right. Cam Schlitter. Alex Freeland. Schmidt. Christian Moore. Nice. Nice rook. We got to get the Schlitter sleeved up too. Schlitter. Bryce Harper. J-Rod. Parker Messick. And a Bags. Was just thinking Brian Taylor. I beat you to the punch. All right. 2 boxes to go. Not too bad with our hits so far, I must say. With the ginormous checklist, the huge print run, our hits have been pretty nice. Although we definitely want to get, it would be very nice if we get a nice like top rookie relic or auto. No, wait, no. We're going to do it this way. Bad habit, see? Cookie jar hands. Got to do it that way. Keep up the good juju. Of course you have a story about Schmidt. Why are you holding out on us? Jackson Merrill at 150. Very nice. Yeah, black to 10 is awesome. He was doing as many roids as Bonds. It's because of the mustache, Davey. Bonds didn't have as cool a mustache as Jeff Kent. And Jeff Kent just looked like a Mr. Rogers wholesome type, so you know he could get away with anything. Man, these comments are so delayed. So delayed. Facebook's got to work on that. All the other streaming platforms, you could tell the comments happen like immediately. Facebook, not so much. All right, good luck, guys. Fresh auto and relic on the way. Imagine if in our first case we got a 75 redemption. That would be absolute beautiful. So this one will go to the Mariners, first on the top left. For the Cal Raleigh. Nice Kirby. I'm going to sleeve it just because he's Kirby. And a Roman Anthony. We want to walk it off with a Cags or a Roman Anthony big boy hit. Happy New Year, so delayed. Kent was just as big an a-hole. Nobody liked that guy. Yeah, that's true. When I was a kid, 96, 97 basketball season, I was talked into collecting a guy named Sharif Abdul-Rahim over this kid Lakers. Yeah, I remember Sharif Abdul-Rahim. And gold, it's going to be a Pedro Paez to 2026. Let's do box 4 first. Oh no. I probably took the wrong one. And our relic is going to be a Tatis. So another Padres hit going to Ron. Congrats, Ron. Ron already got himself a nice Jackson Merrill black. That may be the top spot, actually. based on that comp. And there's a Nationals team card. Remember, if Kent and Bonds went in the dugout a few times, went at it, yeah. That's true. Did you guys hear Mark Teixeira? He won like a Republican primary. I don't know if he's running for like Senate or House of Representatives or something. But Mark Teixeira won a primary. He's going to be running for something. Dylan Smith, yellow to 399, going to the Tigers to Mike. Congrats, Mike, racking up a couple nice hits. Who'd have thunk it? Mark Teixeira. Got to be fearful of his first couple months at office. He's going to be really cold. Remember, he always was well known for having a horrible April every year. 17 Superstars, like 15 Lake Tahoe when he played in the golf tourney there every year. Don't tell us the story about his daughter, though. Got to keep it family friendly around here. Cam Schlitter. And it's going to be a Noma. Throwback gold Noma. 14 out of 50 going to Chris T. That's a pretty sweet auto. So a lot of legend autos coming out. Congrats to Chris. No, we're going to swap the whole stand here, since that is ready to go. Should have all former baseball players in Congress. I completely 100% would be for that. We should totally do that. We should just protest until it's all former baseball players in Congress. We'll have the best baseball season. There will never be strikes if that happens. At least we don't have to worry about it. If it happens before 2027, we might be good. Oh, it's a profile. Is that numbered? No, it's not numbered. I thought that was going to be numbered. Nice Roman Anthony. And a Tigers hit. He had a bad temper. Yeah, he did. That's true. Chipper throwback. Except Aubrey Huff. That was Vinny's favorite player, Aubrey Huff. And Vincent Berzada's favorite player is Aubrey Huff and Rich Aurelia. If you want to find the way to his heart, give him a couple rookie cards of Rich Aurelia or Aubrey Huff. And it's going to be a Breggy. That was friendly. Yeah, he came and picked her up at a hotel. That was friendly. I was preempting part 2 of that story. It seemed like there might have been more. Bogarts. And Miguel Vargas. Not to be confused with Johan Vargas. Byron Buxton. Missed those golf tourneys Jordan always signed. You know what Michael Jordan does every year? I came to learn. Michael Jordan goes to Ocean City, Maryland every year into this like ridiculous fishing contest where you basically you compete to catch the biggest fish like marlins and stuff like that. And Jordan is like well known for it. Has a boat, goes down. I mean, I'm sure he has a bunch of boats, but has his own boat, go all the way down there. I think he boats down there from wherever, I don't even know where he lives. And everybody down there waits for him every year because they know he's coming. Big fisherman, apparently, Michael Jordan. Pedro Paez. Mentioned McGonigal yesterday. His leadoff homer of Severino went 461 feet. 5th longest in Tigers history. But you don't like him, Davey. He's not good. You think he stinks. There's another Roman. Get a load of it. One of the top chases in the product. Wait till Topps Chrome comes out. We're going to be loving that card when it hits. Which, by the way, I think the rookie class in this year's 2026 Series 1 is already awesome. I think headed in there were some detractors. I am not one of them. I think this is a great rookie class. And with what may come in Series 2 and potentially, I guess Update won't make the cut for Chrome, but Series 2, we're shaping up to have another awesome Topps Chrome release. And with some of the players that may come up in time for Chrome Update and for the debut patches, Update is going to be another ridiculous one. His boat is called Catch 23. Is that for real? You're probably right, Jeremiah. It sounds right. Stevens. And that's going to do it. Speaker of the House, Lenny Dykstra. Oh, my God. BB, fishing is the best. Trash. I know, you're not a fan, Davey. Whatever you do, don't buy any of his cards. All right, has anybody seen autos get pulled out of these packs? I think they could be. Robin Yount, Kafus. Oh, a black to 10, our second one. J-Rod, 7 out of 10. Going to Chris G. Woo! We are rolling with the black to 10 tonight. So ink or no ink, we got a nice one. And who we gonna take down for that one? Who we gonna take down? Woo-wee. Let's see what we got here. Saved by the Bell. There's a Bobo, Pedro, Yamamoto, and Tucker. They almost all rhymed. Bobo, Pedro, Yamamoto, and then Tucker. Let's move these back a little bit so we have a little more space to play. All right. Final box. Final boss. Yes, there's autos. Yeah, I gotta believe there are. I haven't done my research on the product fully yet. Usually ends up being that way where I'm rushing to do the first break. And do you have any idea? I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm kind of a geek with this. Like, I love when the checklist comes out and all the stats that I post on the break post where I put the number of autos per team and the rookie chases and all that other kind of stuff, the odds and everything. Like, I geek out on that. I love that. So I kind of hate it when I don't have the opportunity to sit down and actually go through the checklist in a lot of detail, because I love it. It's so much fun. Do you guys like doing that too? Or am I the only one? There's a Butte. The other black was the Jackson Merrill. Oops. Toasty. Jackson Merrill. That was foil, though. That wasn't the chromium like J-Rod was. About to hit the Cognac Trout auto. Yeah. I think it's only the base that they put in there. Love those stats. We know. Yes, used to rely. I am totally geeked out. I have my own spreadsheets. I take the data, I put it in there, I manipulate it, and all that kind of stuff. A lot of fun. I love doing the comparison year over year too for print runs. One of my all-time favorite geek collector things to do. Carson Seymour. There's a Carson Williams. There's a Nick Kurtz greatest hitter insert. Pretty cool looking card. So I've got some more Series 1. I've got Hobby and Jumbo. I don't have, this was, like I said, my only sealed case of this. But maybe what I'll do is we'll put them all together. I've got 2 Jumbo and 4 Hobby. Maybe we'll put them together and do a single break. And Casey Mize is going to be our relic. Not numbered. Going to Detroit again. Going to Mikey. Mikey's getting himself a lot of hits. Congrats, Mikey. 2 autos. Jabs did 100 packs and pulled 2. Whew. I haven't watched Jabs in a while. Judge. There's the Roman. I think the tough one is like whenever they do the Series 1 breaks and the update paper series on like the big breaker channels, and they're doing like 30 cases of this. There's a Vladdy. I mean, that kind of like defeats the purpose, because at that point, you're literally throwing the paper away. And you guys know me, I don't like that. I never throw out paper ever. I'll either have a paper spot, or if people don't want it, I'll donate it. But never throw it out. And I gotta wonder, like, probably most of these large breakers that just do tons of cases of Series 1 and stuff. So there's a Pasquantino Gold to the Royals, numbered to 2026. And our auto is going to be Ryan Ritter to the Rockies, to Mikey again. So Mikey nabs what is quite possibly the last auto of the break. Congrats, Mikey. Mikey getting hit after hit on this one. Think Jim Tomei would be a congressman? I think Mick Foley would make a great congressman. Actually, maybe not. He's gotten a little too political, so probably not. Notice how, because he's gotten political, I think that would make him not be a good congressman. All right, blue, Carlos Narvaez, 29 to 150, going to Chris T. So not the red sock that we would have liked to have, but a nice one nonetheless. Hunter Goodman. Shoeless Joe Jackson, throwback. That's a crazy card. Jack Kaggs. And I think that other profile that we hit was like a pink foil. All right. Let's see. Can we walk it off with one or two more big ones? Matt McClain. We need a Sacco trying to bomb North Korea. Jesse the Body was money before Minnesota. Yeah, remember Jesse the Body? He was in there for a couple of terms too, I think, right? Melton. Name all the former sports players that became congressmen. I think Steve Largent was another one. Alex Bregman. And that's going to be a purple, 31 to 50. So another Red Sox color hit going to Chris T. Congrats. And Mickey Moniak. I saw a post the other day about who's the biggest letdown prospect. There's a Schlitter throwback. And Mickey Moniak was on there. I think he was wasn't he the number 1 overall pick or number 2 overall pick in like 2025 or something like that? He had a ton of hype. I mean, 2015, not 2025. Yams. And it's going to be a Brennan Garcia. Schwarzenegger, yep. Hard to believe. I think Paul O'Neill should be the mayor of New York. Anytime something happens that he's not happy about, he's just going to throw the water cooler all around everywhere. Just know to steer clear of him. Troy Johnston. And a big hurt. Henry Davis, yeah. Another big chase. I'm hoping it's not over for him, but it kind of looks like the end is near for Henry. If the Pirates release him, then you know that's not good. If you get released by the Pirates, you're in trouble. All right, we are coming close to the finish, and then we have our 2 final packs. It's another Red Sox hit. Romy Gonzalez. And that'll do it for the base. Pat McAfee should be mayor. All right, good luck, guys, on the final. Let's see if we can get a nice auto or a numbered hit out of these. Randall Griffith before Trout. Grichuk before Trout. All right, good luck. Poppy, Yount, Mattingly, Sandberg, Vladdy Jr., Owen Cassie, Acuna, and B. Witt Jr. to round things out. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it. We're going to do the Mama Parlay giveaway first. I'm going to ask you a trivia question. First person in the break to comment with the right answer will take this one home. And tonight we're going to do a little bit of basketball. We're going to give away a Luka Doncic. It is the number 5 card ever in the licensed Tops Now basketball set. And this was his opening night for this season, 43 points. The question is going to be a baseball question, though. It is, which pitcher threw the only perfect game in World Series history? Was it Sandy Koufax, Curt Schilling, or Don Larson? Who was the only pitcher to throw a perfect game in World Series history? Koufax, Schilling, or Larson? First person in the break to comment with the right answer will take this one home. Congrats, Kev. That was an awesome Lofton. Chris says Larson. You got it. First one, first right answer. It was indeed Don Larson. You got it, Chris. All right. Jot you down, and now we got to do a rather long recap. We got some pretty nice hits. We're going to have to check the comps on the 2 black. I think those may beat the Nick Kurtz, but not sure. We'll have to check. All right. Thank you guys again. It is the Breggy to 250, Narvaez to 150, Pasquantino to 226, Ryan Ritter throwback auto, the Adamas, Casey Mize relic, Alejandro Kirk relic auto, Roman Anthony on the Griffey profiles, which I think is pink foil, Dodger duo Shohei, Dylan Smith yellow to 399, Tatis relic, Paez gold to 2026, City Connect relic, Chandler Simpson, Mackenzie Gore gold 2026, Matt Shaw gold 34 to 50, Yelly Relly, Yamamoto purple to 250, Matt Stram yellow to 399, Austin Wells yellow to 399, Yelly gold to 2026, the Harper team logo, Davis Martin yellow to 399, Ryan Ritter relic not numbered, Basayo rookie, the Jackson Holiday yellow to 399, the Otani on the extra pack, Corbin on the relic, Dylan Cruz future stars, the Otani throwback, Cole Young rookie, the Tigers gold to 2026, Cesar Prieto gold to 2026, Armando Galarraga. And our top 10, it's the Kenny Lofton blue throwback auto to 150, Spencer Strider orange 10 out of 25, Cody Freeman rookie auto not numbered, Andrew Jones throwback green auto 71 out of 99, Anthony Volpe relic numbered 61 to 150, the Noma gold throwback auto 14 to 50, the Roman Anthony silver pack, the Jackson Merrill black foil, black sand glitter 5 out of 10, the J-Rod on the extra pack black 7 out of 10. And for now, we're going to comp check, but the Nick Kurtz blue relic to 150, thinking is going to be for the win. Let's see if it beats the comp on the Merrill. 2026 Top Series 1 Kurtz relic to 150. Just because Kurt's stuff is crazy, I'm thinking that maybe it's got a chance at over 100. Oh no, I guess not. Oh no, that's not taking the belt. Actually. So that's about, looks like a $75 card. Actually, no. No, that's not taking the belt. Let's check the Merrill and the J-Rod and see what we got. Julio's the big one. Let's see if that's 200. Yeah, it's definitely not the Kurtz. Let's see. I don't see any J-Rod black to 10 sold. It looks like his foil is an ask of 150. I think that's taking the top spot, even though there's no sold comps. Yeah, I think J-Rod's gonna take the top spot on this bad boy. It was a close call for Nick Kurtz So Good, but not the rookie year anymore. Kirk should win. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for being part of the break. Chris taking the belt with the J-Rod to 10, and that'll do it. We'll be back on Friday, excuse me, no break tomorrow. We'll be back Friday with a double shot, maybe a triple shot. So stay tuned for that. And always remember, do something good for someone else. We'll always come back to you. And until next time, it's your boy, Parlay J, saying take care, spike your hair. We will see you next time. Goodbye and good night. Bang.